Praise the Lord. Happy Mother's Day. Feliz Dia de la Madre in Espanol. Happy Mother's Day. I miss my mom, and we should all miss our mother. Happy Mother's Day to the surrogate mom, to the foster mom, to the stepmom, to the adopting mom. Happy Mother's Day to the mother who has never had children, but who is more of a mother than some mothers with children. As I leave this alone. I lost my mother December the 16th, 2011, 4 days after my birthday. The last time I talked to her was on my birthday, 12/12/2011. And she said, "Thank you for being a good son." I said, "Ma, it's all the Jesus and Hades and Hot Springs, Arkansas calls you and Dad, you and Pop, growing up. That's all the probation officers, the judges, the bailiffs, the jump outs, the U.S. Marshals, the state court, the federal court. Seriously, the social workers, going to the reform school, bluffing me like you was going to send me there, but you never did. And then finally to say to me, "Are you going to die this summer or next summer? Please do something with your life." But she said, "Thank you for being a good son." And I said, "Ma, it's all that I..." She said, "No." She said, "But you did a turnaround. You joined the army and you righted the ship." She said, "Thank you." She said, "I love you the way you are. Keep preaching." And she said, "Bye-bye." And that was the last time I spoke with my mother. 4 days later, I was cooking me a ribeye steak and a baked potato, and I didn't have any sour cream. And I said, "I can't eat this wonderful dinner I've been blessed to prepare for myself without any sour cream." So I ran up to the grocery store up in Zion. And when I got in the grocery store, my phone kept ringing with a bunch of zeros. And I was like, this is the authorities. This is some type of police entity that's trying to contact me. I'm speaking to myself. I'll answer the phone when I get outside. Before I get outside, it kept ringing again and again with a bunch of zeros on my phone. So when I got to my car, I said, "Hello." And an elderly Caucasian gentleman on the other side said, "Is this Reverend Davis?" I said, "No, this is Brother Davis. You give reverence to our Father in heaven." He said, "Yeah, your family told me you would say that." And I pulled the phone away from me and I looked at it, still a bunch of zeros. I'm like, and I said, "Who is this?" And he said, "I'm Agent such and such from the Madison County Sheriff's Department." And I heard a bunch of wailing and gnashing and crying in the background. And I said, "What's going on?" He said, "One of your family members want to talk to you." Little girl got on the phone. "Uncle T?" I couldn't really recognize the voice. I'm like, "Yes." And she said, "Big Mama is dead." And my face just fell. It felt like a million hot needles was being pushed in my face. Although I've been through acupuncture and Botox and everything, hypnosis for these migraines. And I said, "Huh?" She said, "Please come home." And gave the phone. She said, "Mama want to talk to you," and gave the phone to her mom, which was my oldest sister, and she was screaming and crying so bad. She said, "Come home, please, come home." And that was December 16th, 2011. My first love, my first ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. My first teacher, my first girlfriend, my first brown eyes, my first crush, my first meal, my first protection, my first protector, my first provider, my first prayer, my first discipline have been found deceased. And it was the most awful phone call and feeling. And a lot of y'all have been through this, and a lot of us going to have to go through this. And it was the most awful feeling to lose. The queen had fallen. And I'm not sad, I'm just reminiscing, not just of the death date or the memorial, but my mom was a good woman, a good wife, and a good mom. And I was blessed of our Father to see a good wife, a good woman, and a good mom. A good daughter, a good friend, a good cousin, a good neighbor. All rolled up into my mother. I had to speak at my mother's funeral. And I watched so many people who wasn't as nice as they could have been in the family, out of the family over the years, try to crawl up on the pews, try to crawl in the casket with the remains of my dear mother. I watched people who were fake, phony, and foolish try to crocodile tear and excuse me and fake like they love my mom and your mom so much. Happy Mother's Day to my first love. Happy Mother's Day to all mothers, stepmothers, surrogate mothers, adopting mothers, mothers who don't have children but who are better mothers and greater mothers than children, mothers with children. As I leave this alone. Let us celebrate the lives of our mom, alive or deceased. I'll never forget that phone call. Me and my mother, my mom, my only mom, M-O-M. We parted and departed on great terms. I never cursed her. I never fought her. No pushback. It's not about being afraid. It's about being respectful. I never stole. Well, I stole a car a few times, but she was sleeping. She never woke up. I stole a car. My dad, he'll wake up if you unzip your pants. My mom could sleep through a hurricane. As I leave this alone. Feliz. Dia de la Madre. Happy Mother's Day. Mommy, mom, mother, moms. No matter how you say it, you get one mom. You get one mind, one heart, one life to live, and you get one mother. There's not a distribution of moms going on. There's not a conveyor belt. There's not a Stepford Wives or assembly line. You get one mom. And it would behoove you, I'm saying this to you, if you don't want to have the most awful pain in the world, if you don't want to be crawling on the pews at your mom's homegoing celebration and or funeral, if you don't want to be ostracized and diaspora and estranged and separated from the family, you better start treating your mother right and dad. But this is about the mom right now. If you don't want to have the most awful pain in your chest when your mom meets her demise, her end, her death, I mean, I'm just being honest about it. We're going to meet our demise. We're going to meet depression. Or we're going to meet death. All the above as I leave this alone. If you don't want to try to crawl in the grave when moms, mommy, mother, ma. If you don't want to try to crawl in the grave with her, although you feel like you want to, I was there. I had to speak at my mother's own funeral. I had 3 funerals in 3 years. My mom was the 23rd December 2011. My baby brother was November 10th, 2012. And my oldest brother was the 29th December 2013. And all 3 of them were hard and rough, and it tore a big old hole in me, that God can feel. But my mom's funeral, that changed me. That gave me white or gray hair. That grew me up. That gave me a spiritual maturity. Because of the pain, having to stand there and lead my family 3 times in 3 years because of death. But my mom's funeral took a great toll on the family. We still busted up, y'all. I'm just going to be honest with you. We still have problems. And if you don't come together before the death of your mom, 9.5 times out of 10, you're not going to come together after the death of your mom. Appreciate your mom. Don't rush her. Don't drag her. And don't talk about her. Don't cuss in front of her and don't cuss her. You get one mom. M-O-M. My only mom. I miss you, Mom. And I love you. And I miss you. Happy Mother's Day to every mother in this world. You get one mom. Love her. Appreciate her. Peace.